Hello world, welcome back to my channel. My name's Paul. We're going up to Llansillen this weekend, which is about 2/3 of the way to Cervantes, where we went in the Pinnacles video. Remember guys, this is another video you can enter the Mavic Mini giveaway. I'm just going to repeat this once, one word per comment. I'll be doing code words everywhere we go. You pick one of those code words, put it in a comment, and you can enter with all the code words. You can enter 500 times if you want, but one word per comment. That's the big rule. I'll put a link to the actual rules video up here at the end of the video, but for now, let's roll the intro. Morning, this is where we're staying, the Beach Hotel in Llansillen. Beautiful spot. As you can see, the sun just coming up over there. It's still pretty early, Janet's asleep, but as usual I'm awake. Look at this guys, isn't that just absolutely amazing? So I'm going to put the drone up, experiment a bit with the active track, the follow me mode, and I'll get back to you later. So, we're having breakfast at the Lobster Trap. Looks yummy, smells yummy. All the other people's food looks good, and I'm hungry. And we'll make the code word for here, lobster. So, now we're at the Llansillen Visitors Centre. Go in and have a look and plan the rest of our day. And we'll make the code word for here, info. How it's spelt right there, info. So, now we're at the Llansillen Lookout. Hope you can hear us all right. The wind's behind me, it should be all right. We parked down here to see the lookout, and we realised that's our hotel right there, so we should have just walked from the hotel. Llansillen was first built in the 40s as a stopover for the crayfishermen, and in 1950 it was gazetted a town. But it was originally called Wongaree, which is the Aboriginal word for fish, the local Aboriginal word for fish. But this island up here is called Llansillen Island. It was named by the French, and in 1953, they changed the name of the town from Wongaree to Llansillen after Llansillen Island. Jetty. It's blowing a gale, but hopefully the dead cat's doing its job and you can hear me speak. You can see over there, that's the island, Llansillen Island, and the lookouts up there. The dolphins come in here, wild dolphins, they come and visit here quite often, but apparently they were here yesterday and they rarely come in 2 days in a row. But if you spend a couple of days here, you've got a good chance of seeing them. It's just right off here. The locals don't feed them because they want to keep them wild, but yeah, so they just come back because they want to. And the code word for here is jetty, and these are the famous Llansillen sand dunes. Where we are now is right on the outskirts of town. You can rent quad bikes, Polaris side by sides, but when I came here this morning there was about 100 bikes. Now there's only those two, so everyone must be out enjoying the sand dunes. I'll put the drone up. I'm not going to rent a bike. Paying someone else to ride their bike and putting someone else's helmet on my head really doesn't sit well, but that's not saying it wouldn't be fun. I've ridden on here a lot of times in my life. just great fun. And they change every day, like the wind moves them around. This is the Marine Rescue here, and just behind me is the back beach, which I'll show you, but we're going to get blown in the microphone. It's the back beach back there, quite famous surfing beach, but with this sort of wind. But as you can see, everyone's got their kite surfing up, wind surfing. Very busy day down here. And we'll make the code word for here, back, B-A-C-K, back. This is a bit of a short one, guys. There's a lot of beaches, a lot of things to do here, but it's not like museums and things that I'd normally take you to. It's all beaches and islands, fishing, those sort of things. But this really is a relaxing, beautiful part of the world to come and visit. Morning. 6:30. Janet's still in bed as usual. I'm back at the jetty. I'm going to put the drone up, see if we can't find some dolphins for you. Well, no dolphins. What a beautiful morning to be up. Slight breeze. It's probably about 25 degrees already. Well, maybe 22, 23. I've still got a jacket on, but what a beautiful morning. I'm going to head up to Back Beach now, put the drone up there where we went yesterday, but without the wind, and there's quite a bit of waves, so I might be able to catch some surfers on the drone. Okay, Janet will have a laugh at this because I'm Mr. Impatient. But apparently the dolphins were just here. I'm at the Back Beach now. And they're heading in the direction of the jetty, so if I just waited there a while, but I'm going to put the drone up here anyway. They might come back. They like it in this bay because all the fish get caught in here apparently. But hopefully we'll be able to get you some dolphins on film. Well, whole family of dolphins out there. I got heaps on film, guys. Unbelievable. Janet needs to get up early in the morning. She misses out on so much. It's the whales she missed out on in Esperance in the We're Hunting Whales videos. Now she missed out on this. This has made the whole weekend worth it, guys. Unbelievable. I've already given you a code word for the beach, but I was thinking that the dolphins deserved their own code word, so we'll make that one dolphin. And this is where we stayed, the Lancelin Beach Hotel. We'll make the code word for here hotel. It really was a lovely, comfy place to stay. About 2 k's south of the Lancelin turnoff, we turned left to go to the Brand Highway. That's the road we went to Geraldton on. The coast road's maybe 10 or 15 years old. I'm terrible on times, as you've probably guessed by now. But in the old days, this used to be the only way to Lancelin. We thought we'd come here for something different. But on the way, we saw a sign saying mangoes for sale. And so now we're at JJ's farm, buying some fresh mangoes. So if you come this way, guys, beautiful, as you can probably see as I'm turning around. The whole countryside's beautiful, and yeah, come in and buy some mangoes. Hey guys, like I just told you when we got the mangoes back at JJ's farm, I forgot to give you a code word for there, so we'll make the code word for JJ's farm mangoes. But yeah, like I said there, we turned left maybe 2 k's south of Lancelin, and we're heading towards the Brand Highway, and this was the main road to Lancelin back before the coast road was done. And this is Kowalla Bridge. Now this was originally built in 1907 and it was rebuilt in 1974. But during the war, after Broome and Darwin were bombed and a lot of Japanese submarines were seen signalling shore, the West Australian government, this was the only proper crossing of the Moore River, which we're standing on here. And so there was a big army base right here. And yes, this was a very, very important part of the West Australia's defence. Now, if you're just going to Lancelin and you've got that little bit of extra time, guys, it's well worth coming this way. There's actually quite a few different roads you can take through to the Brand Highway, and all of them are well worth having a look if you've got the time. But we'll make the code word for here, bridge. Look at this, guys. Toilet paper, rubbish on the things. Just, if you come and camp in these beautiful places, guys, please don't leave rubbish everywhere. And that's the Cowalla Bridge just behind us here. Another reason it's really famous is for the old North Road stock route. Now, all over Australia in the old days before trucks, there were all these roads that went in between farms, so the farmers could drive their cattle to Perth or wherever the sale yards were. And these were all over Australia, and they were a really important part of Australia's growth. And the bridge, again, was a very big campsite for the drovers. They'd all stop here, water their stock and everything on the way to Perth. Well, that really was another fun weekend, guys. Getting those dolphins on video was incredible, and I just want to be clear about that. I was the legal 60 metres away. I've zoomed in editing in Premiere Pro, which is quite an easy process. I've zoomed in 3.5 times, so I don't want people thinking I was buzzing those poor dolphins. I was the legal 60 metres away. Now, the Mavic Mini, win a Mavic Mini competition. I've put the code word I've chosen this week on this bit of paper, putting it into this envelope, which says Lancelin Chasing Dolphins. I'll put a link up here to the video that explains how to enter. If you haven't subscribed yet, guys, hit the Mad Dog icon up here or the subscribe button down below. Give me a big thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.